Welcome back, ladies and gents. I was at Sargo and I was trying to do a little recruiting, but Rote was attacked, so I just made a beeline for Rote. I'm heading in that direction now. I do not have a full force. As you can see, we're down a lot. I personally don't even have a full force. Oh, I do. I was still thinking I was at 472. I forgot that I lost Ortesia. Where's Owen going? Heading to Legata. He just had a battle. You can see he's got a lot of wounded, so I guess he's going to... Or he's chasing someone, maybe. Maybe we can... Is he chasing someone? No. What is he doing? I'm too close to see that. Uthalim Castle. All right, I guess he's just going to recuperate on the go. Or he just left Legata, maybe. That's what the situation is. This guy's also going to Uthalim with 812. He's in a battle, and it's going down fast. I think... Ooh, do I want to make peace with the Azurai? Oh, man, I hate when it does this. I can't see the map. I don't know what the situation is. Crap. I have to do it. I don't know. I'm going to do it. I really hate when the game does this. I can't see the situation on the map because you're locked into this view. So they're going to keep Ortesia. I didn't know if they had anything else or not. And that is a little... I don't like that, but what can I do? The game locked me out of that, having the information I needed to make that decision. And I'm not going to let this... I'm going to attack these guys straight away because I'm not going to let them knock down any more of my garrison. Even though they outnumber us. But I think the garrison will come and join us when we go into battle here, so it won't be as bad as it looks. All right, so now it's 1492 versus 1280. So 300 garrison come with us. 153 garrison and 182 militia, maybe. Maybe that's what that's telling me. Never really paid much attention to it before. Look, I have basically no horse. We're going to do the best we can with what we have, which means I'm going to lock them in real close and tight. We're going to tuck them in right there. And this horse archer, wherever it's at, right there, you're going to stay with us. There. I'm just a little... I was looking at this. It says I only want 17% infantry in this, but it's the only infantry formation I have. So, again, I don't understand that. All right.
Hold arrows!
Oh, I still got my... Oh, I screwed myself. I've still got my bow. All right, we're going to march forward as quickly as possible because I know what's going to happen here. I fought on this particular map too many times. They're going to... See where that horse is? Right about now, they're going to post up right there. So I've got to come over here. Put my horse in close. And since I don't have a glaive or a spear, pole arm of any kind, not much I can do here because this axe isn't going to do much. Doesn't mean I won't try, though. This is the wrong battle for me to screw up on my weapon loadout. Yeah, this axe just doesn't do anything unless you've got some momentum behind you to get that speed bonus. All right, horse, come up here. Go right there. Actually, don't go right there because that's in the way of the archers. Move back. Archers, come over here. Just like that. And then you horse, come over here just like that. So I want you to face them guys. And hopefully the archers can last long enough to do some damage. And then... I don't know. This is where that perk, 40% less damage from horse charges comes in. That's why I do that for the archers. Everybody, really. Is this still Mavia? No, this is Vireria. I don't know that I've ever seen that name before. Vireria? Vireria? Viria? There's another lord. Is that Mavia, maybe? I don't have any kind of range advantage. Their swords have better length range than I have with this axe, so that I'm not doing any damage. All right, how's it looking? They've got a whole lot of horse. Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, for me, it really sucks having such a short weapon. Oh. Because you don't do any damage. All right, we're just going to charge in. Unless they got that speed bonus. Well, you know what? Maybe Corinna gets some one-handed experience. Is she still up, even? Let's see. Where you at, wife? Ah, there she is, right there. Oh, did you hear her? Oh, they just ran into her. But, look at her. She's going in. Oh, okay, she's going back. I thought she just said screw it and was going to run in. Let's see if I can get the horse up there far enough. We're going to have their respawn coming in. You know what? Everybody just go for it. I don't, at this stage, with me not really being able to do anything, we'll just have everybody run it. I can't make a difference if I don't have a polearm or a glaive, which is a polearm. You know what I'm saying? Glaive or a spear. I'd settle for avalanche even. The only good thing about this is I do have a shield. I gotta tell you, I don't think this one-handed axe swings as fast as the avalanche. I know that sounds odd to say, but it doesn't seem like it. And I know I've got more skill points in one-handed than I do in two-handed, so that's odd, very odd that it feels that way. Gotta watch out for these tossers. All of these guys are javelin throwers. This is the only infantry that the Imperials have that throw javelins that I'm aware of, that I'm thinking about right now. Because I like to play javelin users, and I've tried looking them up before. And I always wind up, when it comes to javelins, there's nothing better than a wildling, in my opinion. Botanian wildling. Everybody's got more range than I have. More reach. Then, of course, the horse troops, the AI horse troops, the way they lean out of the saddle, that like the human can't do. Adds another 17 feet to their reach. There you go. Let me borrow your glaive, buddy. Who was that? Soterios? He's got a mace, which is going to swing faster than what I have. But he was already wounded. Otherwise, one hit wouldn't have taken him out. You don't have a shield either. But your reach is about three times mine, actually, when you consider the way they lean out of the saddle. But since my reach is so slow, I'm never going to be able to hit him. Or such a small amount of reach. As long as he's moving, I'll never... Woo! Good. He had to stop for me to hit him. Let's see what you guys are running after. You know what? I'm going to give you a special, buddy. Let me go all the way up front here. We're going to try a special. I'm going to stop quickly. Boom. Get off. Well, I was going to try that. All right. Is that it? Yep, he turned around. No! F! I swear I was pressing that. I thought I was pressing F anyway. Sorry I kicked you, buddy. And no, I had not been playing Red Dead before. This is the first time I've got on a computer today, and it's already... That alarm you just heard was 1 p.m., so it's probably about 1:10 now. 13:10. All right. Well, we lost 26, unfortunately. Though the garrison lost 14 of that, so I lost 1 axeman. Arietta got 1 in one-handed, as well as 3 kills. I only got 50, which is surprising, with an axe and 1 with a bow. And Magnus got 6 kills. That's my man stepped up. He saw me in distress. He got 1 in polearm, 1 in medicine, and 1 in one-handed. Finn got 3 kills, 1 in polearm. Jenny got 5 kills. There you go. 2 in medicine and 1 in one-handed. And Ella got 2 kills but went down. She got 1 in one-handed and 3 in medicine. All right. Seem to be quite a few lords here, though. Jacorios. Abigai. You are Kuzate. Mavia. I never did get to her. Adelan. Emperor Nifon. Seems like we captured him in a previous battle also. All right, so there's 40. So we want 5, 10, 15, 20, and the rest. Make it still even. 114, 114. All right. I will... These are all Sturgian troops he had. I'll take all of them, of course. Pass them out amongst us. And since we are right outside Rote, and I try to keep my accent from kicking in, but sometimes it does, and it sounds weird. Sorry. The older I get, the more I'm slipping back into my Georgia-ese. Woodsmen go right there. I'm going to give this to Magnus. You can have those 2 recruits as well as that guy and 1 horse. Okay. Let's look at... I should have given him prisoners also.
At your service.
Well, thank you, son. Excuse me. What in the world? You are really stuffed. But they had a lot of Sturgians. Let's see if he's got... He's just got that 1 line breaker, I think it was. I will take you, though. And you, the Fian. Yeah, just that 1 line breaker, it appears. Oh, look at there. Sturgeon soldier. And you. And you, might as well. Take all Sturgeons I can. Look at that. And the recruits. Yeah, I'll even take the recruits. That's how hard I play them. Let's look at Finn. Take the recruit. The warriors. The warrior. The hero. And that'll do it. And you can have a couple more. So we will give you some back. Let's see here. Let's start right here. 93. Boom. Then we'll go look at Ella. Then I'll wind up stuff in Finn, just giving her everything that's left. Or Sheena, I mean. So Truk, Warrior, Varyag. Okay, you're over stuff. So everybody's going to go to Sheena. Jenny. Sheena's in my party, isn't she? Yeah, okay.
I'm at your command.
Good. Warrior. Woodsman. Truk. Youth. So you're turning out to be a veritable gold mine here. Sturgeon Archer. Yeah, you had a lot of Sturgeon troops, didn't you? As well as those Battanian archers that I'd like to give you guys. All right, well, let's see if I can get you. I'm going to take these because I know you'll have people leave. And I don't want them to leave. So let me just give you everything to get me down. Under my limit. 46 horses. 50 Imperial infantry and 47 archers. 37 more infantry. 24. We're getting there slowly but surely. And you know what? I'm just going to have them give them to you. Jump into rotate. You had only 156 left. I know I gave you more than 156. All right, Jenny the captain got roguery. So she got a perk in roguery. Let's see what else we got here. Prisoner limit. Recruitment of banners. I don't really care about banners, but food consumption by bandits. Don't care. We're going prisoner limit. Because, you know, I'm always stuffing these guys with more prisoners than they can carry. So a little bit helps. 10% helps. All right, and that's the only person. By the way, while we're here, Magnus, Sheena, Ariada, Hans. You know, we're all getting close. With exception of Horonag, who's going to die soon anyway, I do believe. Look at his age. Lynn, let's see how old he is. Lynn, he's 62. Maybe he'll hang out. Heck, Hans is 64. He's older. And Corinne is 63. Ariada is only 27. Please, I need more kids. Jeez Louise. Our line is going to die out if you don't do something there, Magnus. See if there's anybody I can recruit. Azurai. I'm going to give them to Magnus. Then I'm going to recruit what's here in town and plop them in the garrison if there's room, and I know there will be. Boom. All right. Now let's look at did anything get destroyed? No, we're still 3 across the board. Let's do some trading. 92,000. See what we got out of that battle. Oh, speaking of which, I was wondering how many. Let me look at the dungeon. Yeah, that's what I thought. No sense in passing up this money immediately. I realize it'll trickle in, but I like to keep my dungeons free so that I can throw in the lords. A lot of times you'll see that the AI has stuffed their dungeon and I can't get anybody in there. It's annoying. All right, so we've got 14 lords here. Now let's look and see if any of these guys are recruitable. Negatory. All right, we will ransom them. Got too many. All right. 14 grand. I'm going to throw some of these militia into the dungeon. And I can take them out at a later time if I need to recruit some, try to recruit some of them. I don't need 48 of them. I will hold on to 10 of them. I think I got too many Azra is what it is. Let me go ahead and move these guys up here. I want you, Fion, to be right there. Well, let me move this guy down. Then hero, warrior, youth. All right, now I've got two too many, which means I'm going to put 2 of these guys in there. Now we'll go back to trade. I can't believe you guys got a waiter hot blood. I must have sold you one. Yeah, when I was trying to get money, when I was out of money, I must have sold you some waiter hot bloods because it's the only reason you'd have one. They wouldn't naturally be in your inventory, in your stock here. I think there's a good chance that they can take all of this. Although it was a lot of lords. It's only 29, not interested. Let me lock that in and see if they can take all of this. No. All right. The small stuff takes a long time, but as I keep saying, it adds up. It's a lot of stuff, a lot of the small stuff. Although I'm in a much better position today than I was a couple of videos ago. Because I was able to sell that almost $3 million worth of loot that I had on me at various towns in between videos as I was moving around recruiting. All right, let's look at our... Yeah, we're going to hang just for a moment. You know what? No, we're not. I've got to recruit. I've got to recruit. Because we're going to have... All right, let's look at this. We're paying Azrai $23.90. And their latest offer was... No. I'm not going to pay. So we'll leave it as is. That's cheaper. Abigai has escaped from Rote. It figures it'd be the Kuzate that escaped. Cheese and butter. I'm going to give this to Magnus. We've got a lot of recruiting to do. And they just wiped out an army. Doesn't really make a difference. I'm trying to... We're losing our ancestral lands. And it does bother me as a Sturgian. Well, I'm Empire, but you know what I mean. I'm representing the Sturgian faction. So I think we're going to push north. Dorios. All right, there goes. What is that? I can't see what just got... I hate this camera lock. You have no idea how much I hate this camera being locked. Cranarag Castle. That is just such terrible game mechanics to lock the player out of being able to view the map like that. I'm just going to keep stacking Magnus first. Speaking of which, let me take a gander at the range. 27, 34, 21. I could use some range troops. So as we head north, I don't think I need... Yeah, we could use some horses also. Rotate again. They took everything. Let's go to Naiden because it's going to take them a day to set up. Ella and trade. We're going to give you carrying capacity. We'll go right. Oh man, we're so short. They're just recruiting everybody, which is fine because I would just recruit myself and give to them, so it's okay. There's only one. Yep, we are healed. So let's. This time though, I'm going to get my glaive and the avalanche. Let me look at something. Break shields. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna take the Gird, well, the large bag of Girds, because there's 7 of them, instead of the avalanche, because me getting skilled in 2-handed axes is not helping my infantry at all. But by getting skill in Gird, which is a throwing weapon, notice here, if I can get up to this, it says damage by throwing weapons, damage with thrown weapons by troops in your formation. Every one of my troops that has an axe will get 10% more damage. And they also, this is what I would go with because of the break penetrate shields, but they could also get this 30% armor penetration with axes and so forth and so on, 10% for them. But I think I'm gonna take the Girds for a little bit. See if I can get just that next level. I need 250, and I'm at 11 points. I don't know if I can push it that far, but we'll try. Again, anything that benefits the group as a whole, right? It's not about me personally, other than what I can do to help the group. All right, again, we're going in with straight into battle. I do have the necessary equipment this time. So this will be the second large army we will have tackled.
Hold fire, infantry!
This time, though,
Forward!
move forward. I'm surprised if they come forward. I think what I think they'll do is go up on that hill, but we'll see. That's what they're doing. They're going to run right back up there, so we're just going to... That's just what the AI does on this map. Olakar? Who knows? Try to lock some of them in your ranks. Let's just lock up shields. Ouch. Get some of these horses out of my way. Get this Lord out of the way. Who was that? I can't see the name because, again, if I take the time to look down at the bottom, Nurhia. Another one, Lacalian, as I sometimes say. If I take the time to look down at the bottom of the screen, I can't see what... you know, that's just one of the disadvantages of having a 43-inch monitor. Get out of the way, horse. All right, archers, let loose. See if I can kill a few here. Right, point blank. Luckily, none of us was moving. All right, and you're a lord. I didn't realize it at first. Well, you're a lordette. Like a smurfette. All those big sticks right... Yeah, I was going to say, he's going to go down fairly quick. He went right into the middle of about 15 guys with big sticks. The glaive. I really think it's the most dangerous weapon in the game. Because it's useful at long range. Longer range than a regular handheld weapon. Obviously, like a spear. It does more damage, even at slow speeds, than a spear. That sounded different. What I meant to say is it does more damage at speed than a spear. Because a spear does crap at close range. Unless you have that speed bonus. Got a lot of Botanian archers, I'm just noticing. And they got a lot of arrows left, so we're going to hold for a moment. Let's go ahead and bring the horse in now. Let them have a taste of horse archers. All right, they've got 151 archers. It's time to march in. Oh, that tree. It's always a tree in the way, right? All right, see, buddy, you're always a horse in the way. I wouldn't have been able to get you if there wasn't a horse in the way there. Now you feel my pain. All right, infantry, fire. All right, I want the archers to stop firing and come around here, please. Get up there, get up there, get up there.
Archers!
Come on, come on, come on. All right, archers, fire. I don't like the way they're spreading out here. All right, move forward, infantry. Go back into a shield wall. I want these archers hitting into their flanks. Go ahead and come up here. Right here. Move forward. Now I need my infantry to turn to the right a little bit.
Infantry! Face that way!
Not too much, not too much. Oh, God. Doggone it. I don't know why the AI... It's always, when there's an angle, a difference in the elevation, that always screws up every friggin' time. All right, we got to get the horses in on their archers. Let me see if I can go in and... This is not the ideal map to use Girds because there's too many trees. I can't get the kind of speed that I would want to use a Gird. There's a reinforcement spawn in. They still got many, many, many ranged troops here. $210. That's a lot. I would, you know what? I would love to have that many archers myself, but I'm all about the infantry. But believe me, there's many, many times where I've missed 210 Botanian Fian champs. These battles will be going a whole lot different. Those guys, I think, in my opinion, when you have the right perks, the Fian champs can even hold up those horse chargers because they pull out their two-handed swords. And those horses stop and they don't stand a chance when you've got a mass of them. We're down so many troops. All right, everybody, make sure you're running. Including the archers. See if I can break this stride of these horses. Just slow their momentum down. Guy's beginning to annoy me right there. There we go. Got him in the ankles. You won't shoot me again. Wow. Speed, 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 speed. 950, and I didn't even get up to speed. Remember, these are stock. These are not handcrafted. Let's see if I can get some. This guy's gonna go, 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 go. I didn't hit anything. We're gonna try that again. Get as much speed as possible, and just throw it right into the mass. Okay, now we're getting there. Now we're getting there. 471 only. That was disappointing. What are you? Something over here? Hello, buddy. No, I'm not even going to try him. Ah! Obviously not going to try him. I'm just going to throw it and see if I can, you know, get a couple of points. Of course, you got to hit for it to count. 411 is such a slow speed. That was good. Where'd that one go that I just tossed and missed? There it is.
Every attack! Arrows!
Poor Renag. He's still doing it. He's old, but he's not out. Let me come at these guys from the front. Get more damage. More points. I don't know if that was Jenny or Sheila or Ella. The more damage you do, the more skill points you get, right? I don't have any left. What I do know is that wasn't Ariata because it wasn't the square helmet. And I didn't notice if there was a tassel on the top or not. Right, so I lost none out of my party. Nerhia died on the battlefield. Nerhia, that sounds like Empire. It is. Okay. I got 32 upgrades on my party. I personally got one in Gird, and that's what I was looking for. Ariata got 3 kills and did not go down. She got a perk in polearm with 1 more point, and then she got 1 in horse. Corinne got 9 kills. She's coming on. She's coming on. She got 243 with +1 in athletics. Sheena, the person who will take over for me as of right now, got 5 kills. 1 in polearm and 1 in one-handed. Did not go down. Jenny the captain got 2 kills with 1 in polearm and 2 in medicine. Magnus let me down. He got 3 kills though. Just didn't get any upgrades. Ella, the captain, got +5 in medicine. No kills. Did not go down. Finn got 3 kills and 1 in one-handed. All right. They had a lot of lords in this battle. You are Lacalian. You're Angican. Kuze. Ubesos. Uba. All right, Andrasa. Artemindros. Appies. Olacor. Dacis. 31 upgrades. We're going to take them. All right. So 31. So we're going to 5, 10, 15, 16, and the rest. All right. And we're going to take all these prisoners. Again, we're right outside Rote. Let's do these upgrades first. We're getting there. We're getting there. Ella the captain. Medicine. Best medicine. Good lodging. I want good lodging. Because I just don't feel like... I don't really spend any time... I don't know. I just don't think... Can I see in the army? Is there any way to see that? What their morale is? I'm holding shift or alt, hoping something else will pop up. But unless you're in a siege, for example, I don't think you can see their individual morale. No, you can see their speed and what type of troops they have, but you can't see the morale. All right. I just don't think they're very... You know what? I'm just going to do it. Who cares? Cheat death to old age once. I definitely want that. And the surgeon, 50% chance to die when you fall unconscious in battle. So not only can she cheat death once, she has 50% chance to not die when she falls in battle. So that's definitely the one we want. Although I got to tell you, I've had my main character die in the 40s. You know, like 43, I think it was when he died. It's just random. He died of disease or some such. Combat speed with pole arms, or 25% chance of knocking down with a heavy hit. 3 points to infantry. Yeah, we're definitely going with the points to infantry. And she's one more battle, and I think Arietta may level up. She's only 17. She's still young. I think she was 27 when we checked. Hans is showing his age, though. All right.
I'm at your command.
Well, thank you, Jenny. You do not have a tassel in your head. Sturgeon? Recruit.
I'm at...
You do. Short one. Ella has a short tassel.
I'm at your service.
Magnus has a bullet head. Sturgeon Hunter, Warrior, Hero. And you're right at your limit. So we're going to give everything to Finn.
I'm at...
She has a long tassel. Okay, Finn has the long tassel. Finn has the long tassel. Jenny has the short tassel. And Ella has no tassel whatsoever. Will I remember that in 30 seconds? Nope. All right. Finn, you're going to get everybody that I don't have room for. I thought that 68 would have done it. Wow. What do I got that's so... Just a wide variety of troops. Okay. I just, you know what? Everybody but that one. $604. Let's see how many you have by the time you get there, Finn. 512. She lost almost 100 troops in that little stepping. 2 points in roguery for Ella. All right, let's look at the keep. Go to the dungeon. Throw these guys in. 62. Well, we've got 40. So we've got 22 prisoners. I don't think there's anything in the stash, but I'm going to check. All right. Everything's good here still. We're still positive on food, which is surprising. Although none of the villages are smoking ruins. Let's see what we've got for trade. 59,000. Also, as was commented, I think it was by Dastardly Do, right? That when I downsize it to 1440 from 4K, it still looks good in 1080. Or at least better than when I uploaded and downsize it to 1080. So I'm going to downsize it, everything to 1440 for this particular game. Everything else is going to stay at 4K. Really, the only thing that matters, Kenshi really doesn't matter because Kenshi's not about looks. So the only thing that really matters is Red Dead Redemption. And I've just uploaded it raw. I don't downsize it at all. But then again, neither do I upsize it because there's some tweaks. I did that one time. I did do some tweaks in DaVinci Resolve and made it look really, really, really nice. But it took me about 24 hours to upload the one video, so I'm not doing that anymore. Especially now that I'm having to upload these every day. You know, I had some leeway when I was only uploading these once a week. But now that I'm uploading 2 hours a day on Mountain Blade, I don't have any leeway to just let one video take that long to upload. And trust me, I've tried everything. I've even looked at Starlink from Elon Musk, but there's nothing that has faster upload speed than 20 where I live. They just don't offer it. Even business accounts, I've asked. I said, look, this is a home account, but what about business accounts? Nope, nothing faster than 20. And keep in mind, that's up to 20. You're not always going to get 20 megabyte upload. That's what I'm talking about, megabytes, not gigabytes. I would love to have 20 gigabytes. Another 59,612. What are we looking like? Not too wounded, so again, we're just going to keep going. Oop, didn't mean to do it. We're going to keep going and try to recruit because we're under strength. It still bugs me that I let them have peace and they still have Ortesia. Let's look at what we got. I wanted to get some... Let's see if we can head in this direction and get some horses. I don't like going here because you have to go all the way around here to come out. You can't go anywhere through here. So you go way up here and then turn around and come all the way back down here. It's just a waste of time, but we need some horses, I think. 14, 17, 40, and 32. I think that pizza I ate last night is not agreeing with me. Let's get some archers. Ortesia has risen. Oh, right. Thank you, guys. You miss me. 31. Boom. Boom. I really like the axe throwers, but then again, I really like the spearmen. Because they're the ones that are stopping the horses. 32, 39, 23. Yep, Magnus. Actually, you're not as far. Well, you were the one I was stuffing the most, so you're not 5 more troops and you're good to go. Don't take any here, please. Nope, he took 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take these 4. Make sure he gets all 4 of them.
I'm at your service.
Give them to you, and then I'll take away. You don't have any militia. All right, we're going to take the Valandian recruits. I was looking to see if there's anything down there. I'll give you 1 back. Then we'll give them to her because she needs troops. Let me see if there's any of these Azurai I can recruit. Nope. All right, I get you up to 34, which is not far off at 35. I like 35 to be the minimum. And we're not at war down here. Oh, wait a minute. These guys went Western Empire? Is that? Oh, rebels. Oh, sorry, they just have the Western Empire colors. I was going to say, Western Empire doesn't exist anymore. How did you take their... Okay. Confused me. Let's head up. We're going to head up into... I want to hit Gorsegas because we do need some more horses. 14, 17, 40, and 32. Especially Jenny and Ella. So let's go up this way. I'll take that 1 footman and pass it out. You still need 40 troops. I'm heading in this direction. That's where the combat is, but also I want to get all, Sturgian recruits. That way I can pull from these guys if I need to. All right, well, you took everything. We're going to go right here to Seordis. I don't know what Jorg's army's doing, but he's in combat. I don't know if he's chasing someone or someone's chasing him, so I'm trying to get there. Yeah, he was wiped out before I could get there. So that answers my question. Someone was chasing him. I'm just going to jump right in here. I don't care how many's here. Can we get there? No. Doggone it. All right. Do I waste? Do I not waste, but do I jump on this castle with 1,146 defenders? It's level 1 walls. And they have +3. You know what? There's a lot of lords in here. Let's do it. What can I recruit? Nothing that I want to recruit. Let's go ahead and do this. We can tie up all these lords in this one battle and take them off the map if we win. But I'm going to do my best here. Highborn youth will definitely take that and then pass it along to you. +1 is better than 0, +0. Also, for you guys that have limits on your downloads, I feel sorry for you. Mine is unlimited. It's 300 meg download unlimited, but only 20 upload. But I can't imagine having a limit. That would just really rub me the wrong way. Look, another army wiped out. Yeah, we're not doing too well. Again. And I can't see anything because, tell worlds are idiots in my opinion when it comes to the way they lock the map. I've got scouts the whole time I'm on the map, except when I'm in a siege. All of a sudden, I have no scouting reports. It's just asinine. How many It's only 65 garrison. There's no point even trying to starve these guys. You cannot starve lords. The lords are the leaders. The party leaders are always going to have, and when they're in a siege inside here, their food is not taken into consideration. I guess now's a good time to look at. All right, so 65 Ella has the lowest morale. Everybody else is above 70, but I think. What are you doing? Oh, okay. I think that's a really slow, a small amount of 700 for a siege. But we'll see. Since I've got a lot of these lords locked up here, it might be okay. All right, they don't even have. We're going to go right now. They don't even have any. They've only got one. Oh, wait. I just saw that one in the back. It's not rendering. My mistake. Take that guy out, too. There we go. Now we can do it. Again, 12 years in development, 5 or 6 years released, and they still, you can't see these things when they're actually there. Who got something? Ella got engineering. We're going to give her shield hit points. And can I recruit? I got upgrades. Only one, so we'll take you, you, and you. Anything to recruit? Yes. Azarai. Hero, warrior. Then we'll give you to stop. Pause. Doggone it. 35. I'm still gonna. No, Magnus is full, so I'm gonna give it to you. All right, looks good. Let's get a boat and a large bag. And take this 1123. 1,123 defenders, it said. So this guy is going to go. This makes me think he's going to follow that. But he's got to go over here somewhere, right? And the same with this. Obviously, this guy's going right to the front door, but this guy is probably going to follow this also because he can't go anywhere over here. All right, so this is what I think. I think the left guy's going to go here and the right guy's going to go here. So what I need to do... Are you far enough over that I can see both? No, I don't like the view on the left. Let's take this guy. He's elevated. Yeah, I'm going to come here. I'm just going to come here just because it's elevated and has a decent view of the battlefield. Get that archer up there. Ouch. I'm going to move it down to right here and let's see what that looks like. Oh, it was right. It was right. I just need to go further to the right. The distance was fine, I think. Because chances are I have much higher engineering skill than the AI that was standing. Hey, I didn't realize. Corinne, take over. Okay, I'll let you do your thing. I'm going to go to a different one. Get her a little bit of more skill in engineering. I'll go to this one. She's been all over these catapults lately, last several battles. I don't know what her deal is. Let's see where you're set at. Okay, not far enough. This is probably the worst. Do we only have 3 catapults? Where'd the 4th one go? 1, 2, 3. We've only got 3. I did not even realize that. Yeah, I know these are onagers. These are fire onagers, but you know what I'm saying. It's still a catapult. Mangonel's a catapult, and onager's a catapult. I honestly didn't know that we had lost one of these catapults before I started the attack. That's what I like to see. We're gonna go to the left a little bit. Keep the range the same, see what happens. Very good. Laria, Thasnia, 2 lords down in that hit. Gonna not change anything and let it fly again. Another lord down, Leosius. Again, not gonna change anything and just let loose. We got a Britannian hero. I'm happy about that. Hey, hey. Oh. Yes. Variag. just Variag. Variag. I'm not going to do that again. That was too close. I thought I was going to hit my guys. Got a boar champion and a hired spear. That's fine. Mercenary and a mercenary. Nobody on the ground right there. I wish that flag wasn't in my way though. You know what? I'm gonna take a chance here. This is probably a bad idea because I can't see because of the flag. I'm gonna go a quarter bump down and let fly again in the same. I'm gonna change the. I'm not gonna change left or right. See what happens. Still too high. I'll go down to the next mark. Almost, and let fly without changing left or right. See, there's a, right there in that corner, there's one sturgeon. I thought I just took him out, never mind. We're in though, it's over with. There's just a lot of troops on the ground. That's why I was hoping to hit some on the ground earlier when I went a little too far. Let's try again. A little too far. I just don't know where they're at on the ground. The only way to know is to go in. Can I jump? Because we own the walls, so they're not on the walls. And there's not a lot of room. You would think I would hit something. Because there's not a lot of room for them to be... Oh, Ella. There's not a lot of room for them to be standing anywhere. Oh, be careful. Magnus. Got a kill. Alright, these guys need to press. Alright, charge. This is a run-up. Run up. Just run up and keep going. What's the hold up here? I can't even see any of the enemy, so I can't shoot them. There's one right there. Now I can see some up here. But I can't shoot. Let me through. Let me through. I'm the leader. Let me through. Make a hole. Make a hole. Look at this is a lot. You know what? Let me go this way. Let me get through here, please. Let me get through here. Want to go up here? Pull out the boat. Let's start chalking away here. One of my kids are down there. I just heard her yell. Don't know which one. I can hear another one to the left. Female going, she's fighting somebody. Wait, don't be throwing those spears. Javelins. Useless. Wear a helmet. That would have prevented that if you had a helmet on. There's a lot of archers on the ground. That's what it is. Probably 200 archers standing there. That's going to be a problem if we're caught up here. We got to get off these walls because those archers are just going to pick us apart. So I'm trying to... I don't know who shot me. Don't know where it came from. Let me start at the back. They got so many archers they can afford to send them up here to harass me. Look at that. You know what? How's the left wing doing it? They're still stuck at the front gate. Let's get that banner carrier. Someone else will just pick it up and take out some of these archers right here. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Get off that wall and get down into those archers. No, you got to go with the big stick. Boom. All right. Let's get you out of the way. And actually, you out of the way. You're hindering things. Whoa! Sorry. Stop thrusting that sword in the face of my guys. There we go. You won't do it again. You're all alone, and that guy's just wailing on you from behind. Took him out. Oh, I'm not going to be able to save that one spearman. At least he looks like a spearman to me. Oh, maybe, yeah, they're pushing forward. We will be able to save him. Finally. All right, everybody, charge. Yeah, we finally broke them. Can I get... No, can't really see anything from right there. All right, will there be a keep battle? Nope. All right, so we lost 13. One archer, the rest was infantry, which was okay. Sheena the Air got 4 kills, 5 in athletics and 2 in one-handed, but she did go down. Ella got 2 kills and went down. She got 1 in medicine, 2 in athletics. Jenny, the captain, got 2 kills and went down. 2 in medicine, 1 in one-handed, and 2 in athletics. Magnus got 3 kills, went down, 1 in one-handed, and 4 in athletics. And Finn got 2 kills, went down, and 5 in athletics, and 1 in one-handed. So that was not very good. They're not going to be able to... they're all going to have to recuperate. Thasnia? Thasina? Minor? I don't care. Laria? I don't care. Don't care.
Good to see you here.
Hey, you're free.
Again, you see.
You're free. Go get an army going. All of you, go get an army going. We'll take all these troops. All the prisoners, of course, even though this is just a castle. We're going to show mercy. Let's look at the castle first of all. Yeah, its loyalty is in the tank, so we're going to get rid of everything. Plus 8. Let's look at the dungeon. Oddly enough, they didn't stack it full of people. I don't think this dungeon is secure, though. I'm going to take all of these guys out. And I'm just going to leave. 99. We're so low on troops. All right. Let's give you... You need some archers big time. Do I have any... For now, I'm just going to take these. You've only got 18 now. Just give you what I can. And... Oop, one too many. Where'd they go? Where'd that recruit go? I'll take him back. There we go. I don't want to give you these lords, so let's do this. How many? 69. All right. That's so few prisoners because they just don't have any troops. Quicker to do it that way. Too many. I don't care. Somebody's going to be over one way or the other.
I'm at your service.
Okay, you didn't take any of the lords. Very good. Finn, you're gonna carry all the rest. With the exception of these. Wow. All right. Woodsman down to 3. I very seldom lose archers. We'll take these down to 3. I don't think I'm gonna have to give away all of these Azurai. And all these but 2. Because they can't, you know what? They can be recruited. So this is what I'll do. I'll recruit them. That'll help a little bit. No, I want to hold on to them. I'll recruit these. And these. And these. We still got a lot, though. Yeah. I'm just going to have to get rid of the Fians, the heroes. Oh, that was it. You know what I'm doing here? I don't know what I'm doing because I'm doing prisoners and not troops. All right, there we go. Now you've got them. Peasant, recruit, volunteer, volunteer. Yeah, still gonna have to do it. All right, now let's try this again. It's a little better. All right, so one more troop. What do I want to give you? Azurite. Boom. All right. We got to go to Sianon. Are you going to be okay with only 700? I think so. With that last army I smashed and this army where we got them all up in this one location. Ariada's really hurting, though. Utalum. Who owns Sianon? Not you. Aston? Yep. There you go. Thank you, Bert Leanna, for voting for me again. She votes for me every time. I think she's got a crush on me. Hans, on Hans. Anything I can recruit in that little short... Nope. Nothing. So let's go to the keep. Go to the dungeon. Did they all escape? Or did I give them away and didn't realize it? Either way, I don't have them. Okay. I'm going to recruit everything in here. Pottery. Means they've raided a village somewhere along the line. $125,000. I don't know. There was a lot of lords in that battle. Let's see. Make sure there's nothing worth keeping that's not already locked in. Yes! 125 was enough. Okay. Gird. Bolts. We'll take that. And we got to do some recruiting for archers. We're once again, well down on archers. $20, $17, $16. All right, you. Do I want to... Let me look at this. Yeah, I do. I'm going to grab some horses. Botanian hobbies. That's my preferred horse. Might as well take these shielded troops. 9. Hit Glentor. We can get both horses and archers in Glentor. $18. That was a good haul. 20. We'll just give them all. Don't want to buy any hogs. Do want the archers. Might as well get these Valandian horses here. Who's going for Calradia? Anybody? Nope. $33, $22, $40, and $36. So you're going to get the horses. Every little bit helps. I'm going to run over to Dariat and grab some horses there also. Unfortunately, it also means they recruit some Valandians, which I prefer not to have in this playthrough. I'll take them if I have to, but I'd rather not. Except for the horse, of course. All right, now let's go get some more of those good archers. We'll go to Druamore, then Funky Tormalina. Let's look at the situation. Khuzaits want us to pay $8,360, and nobody supports that. Southern Empire wants us to receive. They want to pay us $1420 and only 14% support. We have 30 of their prisoners. They have 1 of ours, but the Khuzaits have 6 of ours. We only have 2 of theirs. And of course, they've got a lot more raids, all those. You need archers. Yeah, I could go try to help Calradia, but it doesn't... In the long run, I've got to increase my forces. You got to look at the big picture here. Aster. Actually, we will hit these guys as we go across. Glenlithrig. We'll hit Astralindor and then go down south. I don't know if that's Khuzaits or Southern Empire. I think it might be. Well, they just got wiped out. Told you that was a small party. Small army, 700. And I feared they would be wiped out. And who did it? The Khuzaits, of course. No. I want Magnus. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's come down here to Imlag. All right, Southern Empire wants peace. Let's look at the situation. They don't have anything. They're about to get... The problem is, if I declare peace with the Southern Empire, the Azrai are just going to declare on us. So we've already got them beat, the Southern Empire, as far as the number of forces. Of course, we don't have any weakened field either. Let's look at this. So the Khuzaits have 20 clans. Almost double. Actually, they got more than double what we have. That's why we're having so many problems. They can just field more armies. Everybody can. We got the least amount of clans. That's because I don't take any time to recruit lords. I just find it tedious. It's extremely, extremely, extremely tedious to me to have to do that. And when I'm leader of a faction, I very, very seldom do it. Lanakin. Varcheg's under siege. Well, that's interesting. Now, I will go and try to stop that. That'll be the Khuzaits, I believe. And because we've got at least 35 is where I like to be. And everybody here has at least 35 archers. So we'll just recruit willy-nilly as we head towards Varcheg. I don't know if we can get there in time. But I'm willing to give it a try. Because we're just losing all of our territory. As far as the original Sturgian territories. And at this stage, just recruit anybody and everybody. We're even going to stop in Marneth in case any of my children need to stock up on food. Do I need to sell some stuff while I'm here? Yep. 113 should do it. That definitely should do it. I won't do this. Yep. Another 113 will take it. We're going to hit Baglamore. Beglamore? Muar? Who knows? You should be topped off with just 2 more troops. Magnus, you still have the most of anybody. Where's that other army going? Where is that other army? Hold on. I don't even see one. I'm blind. Running. Okay, see, wait a minute. You're running from an army right now. That's not good. Oh, I missed that. Bunch of recruits. Hit Mag Arba. Let me take a look. He's just 4 away from being topped off. But what about you? You are topped off. So he just needs 4 troops. So I'm not going to get those unshielded troops. Because we'll stop right here and grab at Bryn Glass maybe. All right, there's that one army gone. And there's the Azrai declared on us. So they declared anyway. Which means I'm definitely going to go in and accept their offer. Southern Empire. Receiving 1210. We will propose and accept. All right, that was 1210. Let's see what the offer through back channels was. They pay us 37. Yeah, I'm going to take that one. That's a better offer. All right, let's see if we can go up and stop these Khuzaits. I think they'll take Varcheg before we can get there. But the Khuzaits have been having problems, I've mentioned in the past, with being able to take a town. But then again, nothing has stopped them. Varcheg, the last original town we have is Revel. They've taken everything. So we've got to spend some time on the Khuzaits now, I think. All right, Legata has gained a level in orchards. That's good. We'll always use more food. We're looking at 553, and they haven't even started the battle yet, which was good. Make sure everybody's still up to speed. And like an idiot, I don't go into battle with a glaive. I mean, without a glaive. So let's just see what this party is. It's going to be huge. 1141, we're just going straight in. But before I do that, Aaliyah, is that you? Yep. Okay. $1139 versus 1388. We slightly have the balance of power. All right, we know they're going to have a huge... Well, I don't know that. I think they're going to have a huge amount of horse archers. I don't like the way this is set. I wish it was left or right instead of up and down, because then I would have some leeway here. Currently, I don't have any. Where do I think? Let's see. I think they're going to be right down here. Okay, the way we're set up, we always oppose each other. So I think they're going to be right down here, which means this is the greatest distance away from them. Can I come over here? Yeah. We'll just get everybody over here, and then I'll set up from here. Because I want to lure their horses, all 91 of them, their horse archers, all the way, as far as possible, away from their rest of their forces. Can we even come further? Because I really don't want them to go... Come on. Everybody, come on. Their horse archers are fast. They're already on top of our guys. Look at that. We can't afford to lose a lot of troops in this battle because, again, everybody, come over here. We're just going to have to go directly into another battle. This is where I should have set up to begin with. Come on, come on, come on.
Cavalry!
All right, I'm going to sick the cav on them just to kind of slow them up a little if I can. They'll turn around and run away once the cav heads at them. Because it's going to take about 7.4 years for my infantry to run over here. Still shooting at me. Sheena there. 1 point away from one-handed perk. All right, at least they're running away now. We've got 2.
Cavalry!
But we've lost. I had 45 and 45, I think. We've already lost 11 troops. Even though I was mistaken. All right, face in that direction, face in that direction. Infantry, right there. Right there. Archers right here. All right. Now I can bring the horse back. I want the horse over here, though. Before we lose all our horse to horse archers. All right. Infantry, just like that. Shield wall.
Raise your shields.
All right, that looks good.
Archers.
Come down just a tad like that. Now the horse archers, the enemy horse archers, when they come back, they should come over this way because, you know, they shoot to the left. Then again, I'm just going to bring both formations of horse with me and come up behind them. Because they can't go around behind us now. And if they do, they don't have a lot of maneuverability. I think we're fairly close to the... Yeah.
Archers!
In fact, I will send these back up a little more. There we go.
Footmen!
Make sure they're good and high so they got good visibility for range.
Forward!
Then pull you guys up right snug with them. There you go. That looks good. All right, and let's get these horse... 81 horse archers to come down here on this side if I can. Hopefully they will, because they do fire. No, they're coming... Why are they coming up here? I think they want revenge on the horses, because that's unusual.
Cavalry!
Cav,
Ready
face
your
that way.
cavalry! Keep up! Hold fire!
There we go. All right.
Movement!
No, 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 no.
Forward! Cavalry! Follow me!
Horses, follow me. Follow me. Did I say father me? Come on, horse. Get up here and get right in on them. I gotta be careful I'm not hit. These are Khuzaits. I don't want to get hit by a glaive. I will go down. That would not be good. How many did we get? Did we get a couple at least? Now I'm wishing I had the big axe. Close quarters here. There's 52 out and about. He's wielding that glaive. He put it up. Very good. Get out of my way, Vlandian. Thank you for fighting for us, though. What was it, 81? 91 originally, and 81 by the time we got them all up there. Hello, stupid girl. Wear a hat, helmet. All right, they're turning around. That surprises me. They did not get in range of their archers. So I'm just going to let my horse... Oh, they're turning back around. Okay. I thought that was too good to be true. All right, Ariada got that level. She was so close. All right, horses, go back, go back. Don't get into their arrows. Go, go, go. Follow me again. Let me get out in front of you guys. Takes me so long to get speed.
Cavalry! Follow cavalry after me!
All right, come on. We killed 76. Or we took out, wounded and killed 76. They've got 15 left.
Cavalry!
All right, horses up here.
Move! Cavalry!
Same thing. We've lost one horse. We started with 45 on the left, and I thought 45 on the right, but that may not be the case. We maybe only lost 8. So that's better than I thought it was. Oh, let me reposition. My back hurts. And have a drink of water while I'm waiting. There they are. Archers, you're still looking good, so we'll let you go. Do your thing. Okay, horse. Follow me.
After cavalry! Follow me!
14 of them. Let's see if we can get them up in here. Lock them down, lock them down. Do your thing now. I'm gonna run after these guys. That's right, arrows. Look at her. Magnus, Jenny, and someone else, Ella maybe. Where is it? Is there any more? Did we get them all? I think we got them all. Let's call my guys back.
Move! Riders! Move!
Yeah, they have no more horse archers. All right, now we're going to have to march into them. We lost 11. Oh, are they coming to us? Did we kill enough of their... No, they're just running back and forth. Ideally, they would come to us, but that's not going to happen. Sometimes when you kill enough of them, they will come for you, but I guess 91 wasn't enough out of 1,000 total. Let me just scout the battlefield here a little bit. They still outnumber some in regular cav, though. And they're sending... I think they're just reacting to me. I don't think they're going to go all the way. But just in case,
Stand apart!
put my infantry in loose formation. Yeah, they're just reacting to me. All right, so this would be ideal for us to set up right here on this little hilly area. Kind of a ridge, I guess you could call it. Because they're on the other side. I think they're backing up. Okay. Let's see what their horse does if they come all the way to me or they turn around again. Being led by an Imperial there. That's an Imperial in the front. Fighting for these guys. He's going awful fast, but... There's the Lord. See if I can keep them close enough to me that they stay interested. There's another... I can see 3 Lords. Possibly more. Yeah, maybe 4, because there's another one right there. Nope, they're going to turn around. They're not that interested. Oh, I don't know what they're doing, actually. There's another Lord. There's one. There might be 6 Lords right here in this group. The Khuzaits do have 20 clans. And if this is their one big army... I know this is boring. Not to me. Not to me. This is just part of the gameplay. Let's see what happens if I try to engage them. I definitely don't want to get in the middle of them. That's why I'm going to the outside. Now see, once my horse gets running, I'm faster than everybody, but it takes 7.4 years to get up to speed. I gotta be careful because they very possibly will have some tossers in. Oh, have some tossers in here. I don't know what they're trying to do though. Traitor. Now that I'm looking for them, I can't see any of those lords. I don't see any lords anymore. There's one. I don't want the rest of them to catch up to me, though. Can I get that one? I'm a little leery to put my shield down because I don't see any. I don't see any tossers in here, but you know they might. I don't see. There's nobody with javelins on their back that I see. So maybe I'm okay putting my shield down and using the glaive that was intended to be used. Something's got to give here. No, he's trying to block me. See there? That guy coming at me from behind, that dude was trying to... He moved his horse to the left into my path to block me. Can't do that. Can't do that. I can't screw up here. There's too many of them. There's 60, at least 61 of them. There's another Lord. That clown with the hat. I didn't catch his name. All right, we're going to march into these guys in loose formation.
Move!
And see how serious they are about coming after us. Doesn't look like they're very serious at all. Let me look for some lords again while I'm behind them. Everybody's fairly slow. There's one. Can I get to it? I don't think I can. I'll try again. Come on, come on, come on. No, I'm not going in the middle of them. That would be dumb. Try to take the horse out. All right, guys, come on. I know we're a long way away, but surely, come on. I gotta stay to the outside. I cannot get in the middle of these guys. Ooh, he got me. I'm gonna get stupid here and wind up being taken out by one of these guys running at full speed at me. I know it. Like that right there. I did not expect that second guy to come at me. All right, get those spears up. Looks like they're actually... I thought they were going to... Don't run after them. You can never catch a horse. Just stay where you are, dummies. Running after a horse. Yeah, we're going to sit here for a while and see if the infantry can take out some. Because if we take out enough, between the 91 horse archers we took out, plus whatever we can get here, we might entice the rest of the bulk of their army to come towards us. All right. Let's see if anyone comes back to pick that up. Actually walk into it. Yep, he got it. Doggone it. I can't go. It's just too dangerous for me to go into the center of that, as much as I want to. Because I'm screwing up left and right here. Scared me because I saw the rest of them turning. He's couched. That means his shield's not up, you see. When they're couched, they have next to zero maneuverability, and they cannot have their shield up. Just like the player. You get on a horse, couch your lance, and see how you can move left and right when you're running. Very, very minor movements once you're couched. I don't see any lords now. I know they're here. Right there might be one. Thea. I didn't get her. I hit her, but I didn't take her out. Move. I'm going to go back here. Maybe they'll come into us. We'll go ahead and bring the archers up and the horse. All right. I've got 15 minutes left. Oh, so when I go away, you give up? All right, we're going to go ahead and march in on them. Got 15 minutes left. I don't want to do this the whole 15 minutes. I would like to, but I'm not going to.
Archers! Move! Cavalry! Infantry!
Did they give up? Looks like they've settled down now. We're moving a little closer. We're going to come way up here.
Move!
So we can have the advantage of this hill, hopefully. Although they're well, I think they might come back to this hill. They're well on the other side of it, but they might come back to it.
Footmen! Move!
On the one hand, I like your heavy armor. On the other hand, you move so doggone slow.
Archers, forward!
We'll have to wait about 3 years for the archers to catch up, since I wasn't moving them forward. Hey, Valandian. Why don't you get your spear out, buddy? Valandian sergeants are excellent at stopping horse charges. There you go. He grabbed his spear, you just noticed. Come on, archers. I didn't accidentally put them in.
Movement! Line formation!
No, they're not. They're not. I thought they might be in shield wall because they're moving so slowly. Azurai with the Girds on his back. Another Azurai there. Looks like they've only got 3, but I think he's got more than 3. I'm pretty sure I've got that. Well, maybe I don't. I think I've got the perk that gives them more. All right, so come on across. I know they're not.
Move!
And then horse there and horse here. We'll set up here and then we'll move in on them again. They're continuing to run away, which I don't really understand. They have lost 100 troops. But 100 out of 1,000, you see. I'm surprised they haven't got a respawn, actually. Oh, that's what they're doing. They're luring us back to their spawn point. Yeah, that's what the AI does. So we'll have to march right into their spawn point. Okay, this is looking good. Let's get up here where I can see what's actually happening. All right. They didn't. Cowards. All right. Come here. Facing this direction exactly and hold. Don't waste your arrows. Get up higher.
Archers!
Yeah, I think we can actually put another just right there. You spread out too far. We'll let them, they're shooting at 200 yards through trees, so we'll let them waste some arrows for a little bit. Guy comes in there couched and then missed and just ran into my guy with his horse. What a waste of a charge. Get your spear, please. You're a spearman. Thank you. He just grabbed his spear. You too. Grab your spear. Thank you. Notice they're only shooting arrows over on that side because the trees are blocking them mostly on this side, I think. Which means...
Infantry!
No, they're too spread out. You know what?
Soldiers!
Shield wall.
Shields up!
We'll move them. They'll naturally... That group will come over this direction. I don't think their horse are interested in charging. And either way, a shield wall will work also. Although I don't know what's going on here. Oh, because you don't have a round shield. That's why. Looks so out of place there. See that big gap? There's a reason Sturgeons have the round shield, and they're so good in their shield wall formation. This is a perfect example of it. The Sturgeon shields overlap each other. You see that? And the Imperial shield is the chink in the armor there. Some people have questioned, even the Battanian shields, look at how their shields don't overlap each other. Some people have questioned when I say, no, Sturgeons don't have a better shield wall than anybody else. The shield wall is a shield wall. Well, here's living proof that that is incorrect. That big round shield overlaps, and those normal shields do not. I used to know what that's called, kite shields, I think. We're just going to let them expend some more ranged ammo before I move in. Actually, I'm not. I'm running out of time here. Let's see what they do. They're moving around. It's 153 archers. I only got 79. That's a lot of archers, so that's why I'm letting them expend ammo if I can. Okay, they're finding the range, which means you guys walk down here and grab some of these arrows. You guys step forward a little bit so that they have to get their range back. Yeah, pick up those arrows. Thank you very much. Notice it's the Sturgians picking up the arrows. The Battanians are like, we're good. That's funny. Come down here a little more. Yeah, it's only the Sturgians picking up. The Battanians are, we're good. Okay. All right, step forward again.
Move! Archers!
Archers come up here and grab all these arrows now.
Archers!
We're about 60% capacity for arrows.
Archers!
Oh, we're up to about 75. Keep grabbing them. The Battanian's still not interested. Even that Sturgeon from way up yonder came down here to grab some. Battanian archers, what are you guys doing? Why are you doing that? All right. Move right up here and grab these. All right, here come their horse. Are they going to engage?
Bowman!
Nope. Get you out of the way. Pick them up, pick them up, pick them up. All right. I think that's every. The only thing I see left on the ground is bolts. And I don't see. Do I even see any? I don't think we have. Do we have crossbowmen? There's Corinne. I wish she was in the center. No, we don't have it. Oh, there's crossbowmen right there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 crossbowmen in this whole army. Only 5. Very good. In this initial wave. Okay, guys, you run back there. No sense in you taking that damage without the shields. Oh, notice that when I hold Alt, you don't see archers anymore. Do you know what that means? It's not that they don't have archers. It's that they're almost they're practically out of ammo because they don't register as ranged troops anymore. You see. So we've allowed them to shoot all their ammo. We're back up to 75% ammo. This is bolts. Apparently none of the guys need bolts. Come down here. Where was those 5? They were on the left-hand side, right? So come down here. See if any of those guys need bolts. Nope. All right, so everybody's good as far as they're concerned. Come down here and get the rest of these arrows. Yeah, 163 archers, was it? And they practically are out of ammo now. Which means the infantry is about to shine. Our infantry, this good Sturgeon infantry, is about to pick them up, pick them up. Again, just... Oh, there's one Battanian finally picked something up. Look at all these. All right, let's move forward. You guys come down here and get all of them.
Cavalry!
Horse, come over here. Horse, come over here.
Forward!
Okay, now they're engaging. All right, archers, fire. Okay, never mind. Hold fire. I don't want my archers. I only wanted them to fire at the horses, not anything else, because I don't want to give them more ammo. You got, there's still some coming in, but by and large, their force is out of ammo. Okay, come on up. Grab some more. No, not you. Walk forward. You guys come up and grab some more. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Archers!
Yeah, they're getting desperate now because they don't have the rank. They lost their horse archers and now they're almost out of ammo. Let's see. Do you hear any? There's one. Two. Yeah, they're so low. They might be totally out. I don't hear any more incoming. Three. So it's about 20 seconds in between each shot on average. Yeah, it's just one guy plopping away, and he'll be out soon because that sounds like bolts. I don't know how he's even got any more. Let's look. Maybe it's not bolts. It does sound like bolts. Yeah, they're getting desperate. There's a lord. Woo! There was a lord. You know, that dude was dressed up like an imperial, but that is absolutely a Khuzait name. I guess he was a juggalo. I don't know. $16 horse left on their left wing. Archers, just hold. I don't think there's anything less to pick up. Yep, nothing left to pick up. They're not firing anymore. All right, infantry.
Infantry!
Walk forward.
Forward!
Loose formation. We can also get those horses out that's stuck inside. All right, so I can get my horse out to the left and right, and I don't have to worry about archers. So let's go ahead and do that.
Move!
My archers come forward. Now they're going to have throwing weapons.
Infantry!
Their horse, I was hoping that horse is just not interested in engaging. I was hoping they would. These guys are the only ones that are. I wonder if this wing is led by an Imperial troop, and the other wing is led by a Sturgian or a Khuzait, because these guys are interested, but that other wing is not. 44 of them just sitting there doing nothing. Aha! I felt you coming up behind me. Who's this? I don't know, but they got a tassel. Just a heavy lancer. Imperial cataphract. Okay. I guess now they're out of throwing weapons. No, there's still a couple using their throwing weapons. It's not how you block. A side swing. Come on. Yeah, they don't have any ranged weapons left. Look, they're not. Nobody's even throwing or doing anything. Not even paying any attention to me. All right, well that's good. We've totally got them depleted. There's the 2-hour mark. I heard you coming, buddy. You just lost your horse. All right. Horse.
Cavalry!
See, here's the thing. They're going to have a spawn in. Remember, both armies over 1,000. So let me turn that off. They're going to have a spawn in here in a moment. And I think they're going to come in behind us. And that's why I'm trying to be cautious here. Are you a lord? Yeah. Bernya, something like that. Brenya. Okay, yeah, that was a female. Horses, look in this direction, please. If you're not already. All right. Take him out. Take him out. I keep swinging and hitting trees. I know my time limit's up, but I tell you what, the way there's that level. The way that I'm handling this, I is good in my opinion. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Got to preserve as many troops as possible. And it's just so great for them to be totally out of ranged weapons. Look at this. They don't even have throwing axes left. Nothing. Is that a... Finally. Finally these guys moving, or is that the respawn? Alright, archers. Come all the way up. We're gonna have archers come over here, just like this.
Forward!
Let me get all these horses out of the way. Go, go, go. Out of the way. Fire. Infantry. Fire. Throw them if you got them. So what are they going to do? They're going to hold your shields to the right or hold your shields to the front? I should say left because they're facing this direction. Spread out. Get more people tossing ranged. Get out of the way, horse. Out of the way, horse. Okay. All right. Go back in the shield wall because we want the archers to get something done. There's their spawn in. Okay, now we've got to clean up here. Horses, get involved. Come on, come on, come on. They're running. They're running. I did not expect that. All right, everybody just charge. I did not expect them to be running away from us. Look at that. That caught me by surprise. I'm not going to lie there. Well, I don't generally, there's no point in lying about a video game. I just did not expect them to run through us like that and keep going. I thought they were attacking. Gotta be careful. We got glaives on the field again, Joe. All right, they're setting, looks like they're gonna set up here. So I wanna make sure my infantry stops here and the archers stop here. We want left to right. I want my horse down there and up there. Okay, I did not expect this. Because their new spawn-ins are going to have ammo. Come on. So annoying how he can go right through my troops and I cannot. I think at this stage of the game, that is the most annoying thing to me. The enemy just goes right through your troops. Just keep, as long as they're shooting arrows, they're not using their glaives. That's my philosophy. This is probably the most conservative battle I've fought, but I'm really interested in keeping. You're facing the wrong way, dudes. Face that direction. Are you really facing the wrong way? Face that way. guess I have to manually draw it to get them to face the correct direction. I didn't realize they had their backs facing this enemy. Luckily, this enemy doesn't have very many range. There's only 39 archers left. About 10 of these, I think. Put your glaive away. All right. Now, horse. Come back here. Horse, come back here. I want to get behind them. Teeman. They're all going to chase me now. Infantry spread out. Are they running again? So long. Boom. Big stick. Archer. Go away, Sturgeon, you traitor. There's another respawn in of theirs. Oh, archers. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, move in on them. Infantry, it's time for shine. My archers are almost depleted. I'm trying to get those guys getting behind them so that they'll turn their backs to my archers. All right, horses. Go ahead and engage this spawn in of archers. Infantry, keep coming. Big axe. So long, big axe. All right, charge. Oh, I missed him. Ah, I can hear one of my kids. Another spawn in. All low-tier troops, thank goodness. Stop tossing. There's a tosser. You know, I just realized I never hear Magnus yell. But it's just the female voice that stand out so much from the rest of the noises. Yeah! Did you hear her? I'm not gonna lie, that sounded like Jenny, but I don't know. Stop tossing. Don't shoot me. You won't do it again. Another spawn in. I was wondering why they wasn't spawning in. Now they're all spawning in. There's a tosser. We got some axes being thrown at me. All right, everybody, do your thing. They're gonna make a stand here. These are all low-tier troops. Is there some enemy up here on a horse? I think I see green. All right, I would say this is a resounding defeat for them. They're coming back. It may have ran out of... Yeah, he ran out of bounds. Or they got him. One of the two. Jenny the captain. Ella, keep going, keep going. I don't know what's left. Nothing's showing up as I hold Alt. Here's some. Woo! 349. That was terrible. I'm going to keep my momentum, my speed, and swing around and see if I can get another one with a Gird. I don't see any. Nope, they got them all. All right. Go, go, go. That's it. All right. Wow, I did not lose any in my party. Okay, I got 149. Arietta got 1 in horse, 1 in one-handed, and 1 in polearm, and she got 2 kills. Sheena got 1 in polearm and 1 in horse. Didn't get any kills, which is, I understand, because I didn't engage the horse till the last part there. Magnus got 4 kills, and 1 in medicine, 1 in polearm, 1 in horse, and 2 in one-handed. Jenny got 5 kills, 1 in polearm, 1 in medicine, and 2 in one-handed. And Ella went down. She got 2 kills, 1 in medicine, and 1 in one-handed. And Finn got 2 kills, 1 in polearm, 1 in horse, and 1 in one-handed. Did not go down. $30 to 271. So it wasn't 10 to 1 that I like to maintain, but that was a big battle. Faya, I remember knocking you out.
Enough. You
Gan.
want to-
Poland. 4.
Enough. I'm your
5.
Enough. I choose to.
6.
Enough.
7.
Enough.
8.
You win.
So I got 8 prisoners myself. We got 131. All right, we're going to go with you guys. That looked like that could have been... Let me look at that helmet. That could have been an interesting helmet. All right, and I did level up, but it's only a perk and not a focus point. I really could have used the focus point. All right, where do I want to give this to? 1 perk. Remember, Hans is pretty old at this stage of the game. %25 reload speed. That looks interesting. These are all maxed. I don't really care about that at this point. I think I'm gonna throw it in Smith. Well, remember Hans is in charge of the infantry, so these are 3 that are important to me for infantry, and they're all maxed as far as perks are concerned. I just happen to ride a horse, use a 2-handed, and shoot a bow from time to time. Yeah, I'm not doing any trade. I guess maybe I'll go with the prisoner. It's not that important. All right. We'll go with this. Why not? I don't know how long he's going to be around, but we'll go with that. Ella, party size for each town, or security while waiting in town. I'm going to go with this one because I don't like anything that lowers morale. And when you recruit prisoners, it lowers your morale. And this is no morale penalty for recruiting prisoners of your same faction. And here I'm going to go for make a difference probably. 100% battle morale to troops when you kill an enemy. So she kills 1 enemy. That's 100% morale to all the troops. As opposed to, yeah, we're going to make a difference. And I think that's going to be it. Of course, Arietta got an update, and she is a party leader. I mean, she's in my party. She's not a party leader, but she could potentially be. But you know what? We're not going to make her one. So we're going to give her one-handed. Nope. Yep, one-handed. All right, now let's look at Corinne, Finn, Magnus. So Finn and Magnus are very close, relatively speaking, to an upgrade. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to jump in here. I'm going to sell ransom, then do a little recruiting, and I'll pick up in the next one. Adios.